want to say, Trotty?
I do not.
You don't have nothing you want to say?
No, it's been a while. Hi, peoples. Hey, hey, hey. It's Florida Shade. What do you say?
Oh, my goodness. Okay, now I can't even say the real.
Stop the laughing. This is our serious face. Serious, we're serious.
Hey, 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 it's Laura Lachey. Don't do that.
Fair use, huh?
Okay. Hey, 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 it's Laura Lachey. What do you say? Welcome back. As you can see, I have some company today, peoples. I have some company. And we are going to try out the bowling at main event. Is it worth the cost? Is it worth the hype? I don't know. Stick around to find out. We shall see. All right, the question is the bowling at main event worth it? Is it worth the additional cost to go there to bowl over going to your traditional bowling alley?
Are you kidding me?
That's not fair.
And I would have to say it depends, maybe.
What you talking about, Willis?
Now, before we get into the pros and cons, let's just talk about the costs real quick. So to bowl at our local traditional bowling alley, it's $6.49 per person per game and $5.49 for the shoe rental. Now, at main event, you do not pay per person to bowl. You pay for a time frame. So you pay for 1 hour blocks per time. And after 5 p.m., a 1 hour block of time is $36. But that $36 is for up to 5 people. If you happen to go before 5 p.m., no matter the day of the week you go, it's going to be less than the after 5 p.m. price. And surprisingly, the shoe rental there was only $4.25.
Keep talking.
I'm going to start with the cons because there really is only a couple of them. So con number one, it is super loud. It is super loud in there. You can barely hear the person sitting right next to you. So if you're trying to go on a little datey date or you're trying to go to spend some quality time with someone, chit chat, catch up, that's not where you want to go bowl. It's super loud and very stimulating. If you're someone that has sensory overload issues, you might want to steer clear. It's very stimulating. And the other con, in my opinion, is the cost. If you only have a couple of people, it may not be worth it. The value may not be there. But before we decide that, let's jump over to the pros to see if it will be.
Well, look at the positives.
I already alluded to what I think is one of the biggest pros is the fact that you don't pay per person to bowl. You pay per hour. And in that hour, you can have up to 5 people bowl. So you could actually get more people in and the cost would go down. So then it would make it cheaper than the traditional bowling. And since you're paying per hour, if you finish a game quick, then you can immediately start another game. So however much you can bowl in that hour is how much you get. So I think that's a fabulous pro. Another neat thing about bowling at main event is you don't only have to do just traditional bowling. It's such a neat setup that you can choose the type of game you want to play. So if you want to do classic bowling, you can. If you want to do theme bowling, you can. Neat for us because we've never done anything like that before. We've only ever been able to bowl the traditional, you take your 2 turns and then it's the next person. You take your 2 turns and then it's the next person. And lastly, another big pro for bowling at main event is that there are tons of other things you can do there besides bowl. They have yummy food, they have games, they have laser tag. there really is lots and lots you could do besides just bowling. At the traditional bowling alley, they might have a couple of arcade games that might take your coins. So there you have it. Now, based off of the list I presented of pros and cons, do you think bowling at Main Event is worth it? Leave it in the comments below. Yes or no? Would you spend your coins to go do the little extra stuff? Or are you sticking with the traditional, just let me bowl my 2 rounds and call it a day? Which crowd are you in?
So, which one are you?
For me, I'm a terrible bowler, so it really is just about the fun. Now, if I had a group of people, I would definitely probably just choose to go to Main Event to bowl versus just going to a traditional bowling alley. But if there were only a couple of us and we just wanted to hang out and catch up, then I would choose the traditional bowling. Overall, I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it at all. I give it 2 thumbs up. If you haven't already, I'd love for you to subscribe and turn on the bell for those notifications. Okay, guys, see you next time. Bye.